Hello everyone, so this is 4th of July and so let's discuss what happened during the market hours and what are we expecting tomorrow. And also I'm very sorry for such a late video because I didn't get time. So you can watch it tonight, or maybe you can watch it before tomorrow 9 a.m. So yeah, let's start discussing. Let's start from the end of the day data. So as we always discuss the FII's data, but FII's activity in option chain is not much, but in the futures they have closed a small quantity. I mean, the overall quantity is also small in the futures long position, but in the future short positions a heavy amount has been added. So be very careful. That very well says that up move is limited. Okay, now let's come to the thing that is call shorts and put shorts. So yeah, also a huge amount of call shorts have been added, and also half of that, almost half of that amount has been added on the put side also. Okay, so and also these have been hedged, but again all I'm saying is that the put buying which requires for hedging of this amount of put shorts, I mean it's a little bit more than that. Okay, so still option chain, if you just if you look at only the call shorts and the put shorts amount, so the call shorts is the amount is lesser than the put shorts, but one thing is that the more amount of call shorts have been added today than put shorts. Okay, almost double the amount of call shorts have been added today, though the overall quantity is less. But and also the put buying is a little concerning. The most concerning factor is the futures short positions. Okay, so yes, option chain, their FIs, their activity is very less, was very less today. So yes, so the future short positions again indicating that up move will be limited. So now let's come to the thing that is as you can see that on 4th July today, FI sold almost 2149 crores and DI is bought for 1688 crores. Okay, but still Nifty went up. So don't think like this, that this selling can only be in the first 50 companies. This selling can be in the overall equity. So I mean it could be outside Nifty 50 also. Okay, so yes, also let's discuss the sectoral part. So BankNifty performed very well today. So in BankNifty, if we see the contribution, that is ICICI Bank performed very well and SBI also performed, Axis Bank. So most of IndusInd Bank 3.07%, IDFC 5.58%. Okay, so they have performed really very well. But is this performance the stop loss hunting of the bears, or is it a fake up move? You have to decide that. Okay, so yes, and yes, there were some bad news in IndusInd Bank also. They have been IndusInd Bank, I remember, and also there was another bank, I think Axis Bank, exactly I don't remember. So they have been fined by RBI. So yeah, now let's also in Nifty 50, the main contributors were Hindustan Lever, IndusInd Bank, Britannia, ITC, and here the lagging factors were ONGC minus 3.47%, TCS, Tata Steel. Okay, but one major thing to note here is in the sectoral indices. Here Nifty Fin Services, then okay, then another more point is you have tomorrow the expiry of this Nifty, that is the other part, that is Fin Nifty. Okay, so if you go and check Fin Nifty, Okay, yeah, so 5th July, tomorrow, there is the expiry. Okay, so yes, people have, you can see, I mean, not huge, but people have started trading, and this is what is making the Tuesdays a little volatile. Okay, but not much still. Okay, so yeah, now let's again come to the Nifty. So it performed, the financial services performed well, FMCG performed very well, IT is dragging, metal is dragging. So this sector is one of the most important. You see Tata Steel, okay, minus 2.06%. Metal stocks, when they go down, so you need to be a little bit careful, because they are considered one of the leading indicators in indicating fall in the market. Okay, so and you are seeing that FIs are also bearish, so please be careful. And pharma did not go much down, but yeah, minus 0.3%, and so on. So yeah, that's overall analysis. And yes, actually, let's discuss what happened today, so and what you can do tomorrow. So here, as I just told you, that if you look at in the 1-day chart on Friday in the expectation video, I told that until unless this 15,647 is being broken, Nifty will do zigzag between these two levels, 16,184 and 15,647. And the same thing for BankNifty, 34,487 and 33,208. Though if you look at the option chain for BankNifty, there is a huge amount of call short positions at 34,000 for BankNifty, the same as we saw even on Friday. So overall there is now 18.8 lakhs contracts on the call side, but on the put side there is 7.4 lakhs contracts, out of which 5 lakhs contracts have been added today itself. Okay, but still 34,000 can give some resistance to BankNifty. But yes, overall again between these two ranges, BankNifty would go zigzag until unless one of them is broken. But the probability that whichever will be broken is the one that is below, because of the FI is increasing their future short positions. So yeah, that's the thing. So all you can do is for now is go above. If market is moving higher, don't go for put shorts, because suddenly if it drops, then you would lose huge. Okay, instead go and do put shorts at 16,200 and above, because I'll show you that the OI change is maximum at 16,200 on the call side today. The maximum on the call side, if you see, then the maximum OI change is at 16,200, which is 18.6 lakhs contracts have been added. Overall 58.8 lakhs contracts are there. Okay, call short positions. The next one is at 16,000, where 13.4 lakhs contracts have been added today. Overall there are 53.8 lakhs contracts. Okay, but if you see at 15,000, so let's go to the option chain Nifty. Yeah, so Nifty, if you look at 15,800 positions are being closed, even 15,850 some positions are being closed, and put side positions are getting formed. Okay, but be careful that whatever is happening now, though this week I mean the future short positions that the FIs have done, so may not be for this week, because those are futures positions. So it might be for this month, or I mean they can also continue it to the next month. So we have, but overall it's only telling us that yes, I mean it's a sell on rise market. Okay, so we have to be careful. While the bears are getting 100, we have to cleverly go and sell at positions above the resistance level. Okay, And yes, so at 15,800, if you see, on the call side overall there are 37.2 lakhs contracts, on the put side there are 31.1 lakhs contracts, but out of that 9.4 lakhs contracts have been added today. So yes, on the call side the positions are heavier, but on the put side the OI change is heavier today. So yes, it's a little bit concern for us, for the bearish people who are bearish. So let's go for Bank Nifty. As I already told you, 34,000 is having 18.8 lakhs contracts, and then above if you come and see, so let's go and see at 34,500, because 34,500 would act as a resistance according to us. So 34,500, if you go and see, so 17.6 lakhs contracts are there overall, out of which 5 lakhs contracts have been added today. So call shorts are going on at this level, and if you come down then at 33,500, so 33,208 there should be a support, but at 33,500, 6.5 lakhs contracts have been added today, and overall there are 18.1 lakhs contracts on the put side I'm talking about. And let's look at below 33,200. So below 33,200 at 33,000, below this at 33,000 we have overall 20 lakhs contracts, okay, but 1 lakh contracts have been closed. I don't know why, but overall there are 20 lakhs contracts present there, okay. So at 33,000 here, 30, so where did it go, 33,000 here. So maybe they did some put long positions and they think that yeah, market won't come down during this week and they are closing. Anything is possible, but not much positions have been closed. Total positions 20 lakhs contracts are still there. So yeah, so overall again I am saying is that these two levels, the zigzag would happen. So if you want to go for put shorts, go below the support level and do, but I would prefer to do positional call shorts, and I would just take call shorts above these resistance levels, even though market goes up. So I would just stick to the sell on rise market. And yes, what happened today, so let's discuss so that you can learn and think. So first of all, we detected 9:46 a.m. or 9:48 exactly, let's see, 9:46 a.m. score was negative, and so we detected that downfall could happen. So 9:46, this candle, okay, so then it went down by 50 points, but today so that prediction was correct, but I was seeing that some further put buying was going on, but I also saw that this support could act, I mean this line could act as a support. So I was still waiting to touch the support line, but what happened was it suddenly reversed, okay. So actually I mean if you see the other days, what happens is it touches this support line and then goes up, okay. So many times it did, okay. So this is not the first time. Here if you see, it touched or went down a little and then went up. So that's what I was expecting, but yeah, I mean it might not do that, so it could get support very near to that also. So that's why I mean it just went up. But let's look at the indicator score. So from 10:15 onwards, here it went up. So here if you see that at 9:57 the score went negative 60, because put buying was going on, so the score went so heavily down. But by the time 9:15, here if you come, okay, so when the 9:15 candle ends at 9:30, I have 15 minutes candle, you could very well see that even at 10:30 we got to know that the score from negative 16 increased to negative 8, okay. So I mean 9:15 candle we got to know that yes, the score was increasing, but that's what I mean. The indicators were indicating. Even Bank Nifty was also indicating. By the time you see it went negative, but suddenly it recovered, and by the time 10:15 or even by the time 10:28, you can see it went up to 10. The score went up to 10. Okay, and then further increase in scores were there. So yes, the indicate if you even look at the graph, then it would also be clear. This is the graph for Nifty. Okay, so I mean sharply the score increased, though here Nifty was going down, but then Nifty also had to follow. And for Bank Nifty also, if you look at the chart, so the red one is for the score. So yes, I mean it fell, and then again Bank Nifty started recovering the score, and yes, so the Bank Nifty graph also recovered, so index also recovered here. So yes, overall I mean, as I just showed you that yes, the scores were indicating, and moreover this money flow in Bank Nifty was positive in the morning. I mean it got positive in the morning. Before at the very first hour it was red, that means bearish, but then after that it got bullish by 10:30, and that's where I got to know that yes, it will go up. But that's where I made the mistake today. I didn't I mean consider that I mean the FIIs would be absent from the market. So I mean that's the mistake I made today. Otherwise I predicted the fall here, was waiting for a little bit more, but yes, that's the mistake here I made today. But this up move the indicators showed, and even when this was flat, then also I updated at, if you see, I updated at here 9 what's the time, 10:35, no, this is 10:35 a.m. This one, yeah, so this is 2:18. Okay, so 2:18 I updated, yeah, so 2:18 if you look at the chart, so this is 2 to 2:15 here, 2:18, so this is 2:15 to 2:30 candle. 2:18 I told that the scores were increasing and further up move is possible. So let's see where it goes. So still it was below 25 points below 800, 15,800, and then it went up, okay, for Nifty, and it went up by more than 50 points. So 50 above 800, and 25, so 75 points up move after that happened. And here even in Bank Nifty, let's see, so both the scores were increasing. So this is the candle. After that, as you can see, 33,754, it went all the way up to 33,966. So yes, this up move was predicted. So we predicted the down move, but made the mistake that it would touch this line, and then this up move was predicted but did not go for it. And also at the end, the last move was up move that before it happened I told on Twitter that it's going to happen. So that's how today our analysis went, and that's how the indicators performed. Because if you go and see the last here, so 2:18, just before 2:18, just check here. So you would see that even I updated on 2:18, but I just saw that the scores were showing strength here. I mean it went to 36 here. Okay, the scores were showing strength, and even in Bank Nifty also the scores increased during that time. So 2, 24, 15, 26, 42. Okay, so here you see the scores were in an up move direction. So yeah, so Bank Nifty and also moreover the money flow just got positive, and so that's why up move became very vital, because the money flow calculates all the positions that are for the bearish and the bullish, and overall whichever side is winning, so it detects the bearish and the bullish, separates them, calculates them out, and that's how it detects whichever side is winning. So that's the major thing. So yes, so the scores started increasing, and that's why we were able to predict this last up move. So okay, so yeah, that's it for today. I think we have discussed everything. So again, all I'm saying is that it could go zigzag as we expected on Friday, and so we should just for me, I would just stick to the sell on rise thing. Okay, and go for put buying if these levels are broken. Okay, so if these support levels are broken, and yes, so I think everything is done. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and keep learning, keep watching. See you in the next one. Trade safely.